So now would be a good time after posting that rant in the community section on my social media about my past. Now would be a good time to explain what dreams mean when you dream about bridges. Anything to do with bridges, road crossings, medians, barriers, roofs, walls. It's all to do with your spiritual journey and what you're prepared to do going on your spiritual path. If you're able to cross a bridge or a road or get across a median or climb a wall without any sort of hindrance or problem, it means that you are not letting anything get in the way of your spiritual path, that you are focused, that you are driven, that you know exactly where you're going, and you are absolutely trusting your gods and ancestors to be holding you through this whole spiritual process. So, the condition of the bridge, the size of the bridge, the shape of the bridge, the condition of the road, because obviously roads and footpaths and journeys, footpaths and trails, and that represent your journey, the steps that you're taking, the direction you're going in, and the bridge itself represents your connection to your God, connection to your faith, connection to your spirituality, connection to your religion, and basically how well it's going. So pay attention to your dreams and bridges and roads and footpaths and anything where you've got to physically travel from A to B is all to do with your spiritual process, your ascension process, your emotional development, how you're developing psychologically through this process, through this building of this connection with your gods and ancestors, or the type of trust and faith that you have in your gods and ancestors. So pay attention to the condition and how hard it was to get from A to B. Climbing over walls, climbing over barriers, that sort of thing means that you are not letting anything or anyone get in the way of it. If you were able to cross it and deal with it and then get back on the bridge or get back on the road, it means that you've dealt with the obstacle and you're back on your path. But obviously, if you have dreams where you see people jumping off the bridge or you yourself are jumping off your bridge, it means either that you have no faith, that you have given up on faith, that you have turned to the dark side, or you are questioning your faith. How far you fall, what you land on is all gonna determine your state of faith and the state of grace that you sit in while developing your connection to your gods, or standing in their embrace and protection. But again, this is why I say to people, send me your dreams and I can interpret them, because I promise you that whatever you think dreams mean in dream books and all that is not going to be anything like what it is for someone like myself who's Indigenous, and especially who's an occult scientist who sees between the writing. I see the in between. So yeah, bridges, roads, paths, walls, that sort of thing. That's what they mean, so pay attention.